Some significant numbers was that out of the 680 appeals, there were only actually 250 individual filers. 679 were real property. Of the real property, 295 were commercial, 462 were residential, and there was one personal property appeal. For example, one appellant had 129 appeal for his clients, 180 appellants were for individual properties, and 71 were for multiple filings, 32 of which were 4 and above. One of the things I want to highlight was, for example, in District C that had such a large percentage change. As one example, we had a nursing home that was valued by the assessor at 9.5 million. And interestingly enough, they did not appeal the value last year, but this year during the hearing, the attorney and a certified appraiser were able to demonstrate with pictures and with a certified appraisal that the Ida damage had destroyed the nursing home. It was vacant, there was destruction all over the place, and as such, there was a reduction of the property down to $1.2 million, showing a significant decrease. And there were several commercial properties that were in that position. The other thing I wanted to note was the fact that what wasn't necessarily seen, but you all saw in your report, is the fact that a very large number of these appeals, and virtually all of the ones that had a significant reduction, were based upon a discussion that was had between the appellant and the assessor rep, where the assessor rep agreed with the reduction. And certainly if the assessor agrees and the appellant agrees, my recommendation is to go to that reduced value. And so that's, again, those 206 hearings, those greatly reduced values were based upon the assessor's recommendation. The other significant reductions were, again, almost all of the remaining ones were based upon Louisiana Tax Commission rulings that had been made in the last year or two. And as such, since the Tax Commission had ruled in favor of the appellant and had specific numbers in those Tax Commission rulings, that's the recommendations that I presented to y'all. Just again, for way of background information, the guidelines are that the hearing examiner does not tell the appellant or the assessor rep the recommended property values. No-show hearings were administratively processed, with every effort being made to provide options for attending by phone or an alternate schedule. Over the past 11 years, attendance status has not significantly affected the success of an appeal. There was a toll-free phone number available 24/7 for the entire time, and that phone number is available throughout the year. And updates were provided to the City Council Fiscal Office at least weekly and as needed and as requested. After the hearing today, whatever the determination is of the Board of Review, we will then, in accordance with our instructions and our requirements, we'll provide a hearing determination letter to all of the appellants, including the ones that were withdrawn. And for the ones where a decision was made, we'll provide on the back of the decision the appeal form that can be used to file with the Tax Commission, and instructions showing them how they can file online. All of those will be tracked in accordance with law. And as you know, subsequent to the hearing today, after the council certifies the results to LTC, we will continue to work closely with the LTC to ensure that all the appellant's information is presented to the Tax Commission. They will verify the appellants received the determination letters and let them know the dates they did so, respond to questions about reasons for the valuation, and as always, we continue to seek to improve the process. And that concludes my presentation.
Thank you, sir. Any comments from the dais? Seeing none, Mr. Shai, thank you for sharing. I'll share with the public. As a result of the IT issues yesterday, we do not have any public comments online to share. Those, however, will be posted online in accordance with this meeting. So with that, do we have any public comments here? Seeing none, Councilmember Moreno has moved for approval of item 3A, Resolution 221, disposition of appeals in the 1st through 7th municipal districts, seconded by Councilmember Green. Members, please vote your machines. 4 yeas, no nays. Next resolution is the certification of the assessments for the 1st through 7th municipal districts, Louisiana Tax Commission. Motion to approve that resolution by Councilmember Moreno, second by Councilmember Thomas. 4 yeas, no nays. Before we adjourn, just want to say thank you to both of you for all of your hard work. We know 680 is fewer than what you've done in the past, but we appreciate all of your diligence in facilitating these appeals.
You're more than welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. With that, motion to adjourn moved by Councilmember Moreno, Councilmember Thomas seconded. Four yeas, no nays, and we stand adjourned from Board of Review. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Good morning, everybody.